Hi, my name is Fancie Terrell. My pronouns are she, they, and I am the creator of Earthseed by Fancie and the co-creator of the Solar Virtual Market. Welcome to my workspace. Earthseed was born out of the chaos that is 2020. I needed to make something that would make myself feel better, something that I could give my loved ones to make them feel better, and what better way than collecting a bunch of stones around you, right? So the story is pretty simple. I was flat broke around May and I needed to make a birthday present for my best friend. I had no idea what to do because like I said, had no money. So the first thing that I did was I grabbed some epoxy resin, I mixed in some flowers that I know she would like, and I made a beautiful ashtray. The more that I thought about how practical it was and how much she enjoyed it, I thought about what I could do with a traditional orgonite and how I could make that something that I could possibly make for more people. So Earthseed started to develop from there. My goal with making these organites are very simple. I want to make organites that are useful for everyday life, things that I can use myself. One of the reasons why I chose to make organites was very simple. They conduct so much energy that actually reflects the energy of the sun. They've also been known to clear energetic blockages in the body. And this is helpful because it helps you relieve dis-ease and disease in your body. Some have even said that it relieves diseases as big as cancer. Now, I'm not a scientist, so I can't tell you if that's 100% correct. But I can tell you that having these materials around me that I use has helped me so much in these trying times. And being able to give them to my loved ones, I receive the same feedback. So let me show you some of the things that I work with. So I'd like to walk you through some of the material that I use on a regular basis. And most of these came from the Digging Dolls out of Ohio. They're an all-female owned mining company, and I really have enjoyed working with them so far. So first I'd like to highlight this beautiful fluorite stone. These have been so gorgeous to work with. You'll see some lizardite here. And then we'll pan up and look at this really gorgeous serpentine. Amethyst, of course. It's my birthstone. Clear quartz. Some gorgeous sea moss, 24 karat gold. Himalayan pink salt. Seeds. Cannabis flower. Beautiful seashells. Beautiful chrysocolla. Petrified wood, tiger's eye, black onyx. And these are just some of the stones that I work with. I just wanted to kind of walk you through. So I'm so excited to show you some of the things that I've made. I'm just going to highlight a few of my favorite pieces, and keep in mind that all of these things are available on my Etsy page if you shop Earthseed by Fancie on Etsy. And you can also use the link that is in the chat at this time. So one of the first things that I started making were ashtrays. Like I said, I wanted to make something that I knew I would use on a day-to-day basis, something that I would interact with, but still would have the power of an organite. So the first one that I want to show you is one that I'm particularly in love with. This royalty ashtray is packed with just about all of the material that I showed you a minute ago. I really wanted to make something that was highly concentrated, something that was packed with so much beautiful goodness that it was undeniable. So this is what I came up with. When you look at it closely, you can see some of the detail. You'll see that there are flowers. You'll see that there are different types of flowers, some forget-me-nots, as well as some cannabis flowers featured in there. You will also notice lots of 24 karat gold, red agate, amethyst, clear quartz, black onyx. The list goes on and on. I'm so proud of this piece. I think this is an excellent piece to get someone that really means a lot to you. This is definitely a statement piece. I think that this is a very special gift, and when you see it in person, I think that it has just so much beauty that is packed into it. And this is available on my Etsy page as well. The next ashtray that I wanted to highlight was this beautiful Himalayan pink salt in gold ashtray. I think that the color palette on this is so beautiful and calming. I think it would be a perfect accent to almost any room. It's just so classy and so beautiful. And one thing that I wanted to add about my ashtrays is that they do have dual function. I have drilled a hole in the top corner of each of them where you can place an incense. So even if you don't want to use it for necessarily an ashtray, you can still use it for an incense holder, or you can use it for both at the same time. But again, practicality is a big part of my design feature, and I really want to make sure that all of these products are something that you can use for multiple use. So you'll see that in all of my designs. If we're talking about practicality and everyday use, I really wanted to feature one of the trays that I make. This tray, you will notice, is it's traditionally a rolling tray. It also comes with a cup that can easily hold your flour while you have a working area available here. I love this tray so much. I call this the OG Earthseed rolling tray. If you look at it closely, you'll see that it is packed with beautiful cannabis flour and 24 karat golds. I really just wanted the flour and the gold to be highlighted in this, and you'll also see this in the accessory cup that comes along with it. They fit very perfectly together. You have plenty of space to work here, and like I said, this cup works so great for holding your flour in place while you work. This is so cute because it packs in most small bags. It doesn't take up a lot of space, but it's just the amount of space that you need for actually working. So I think this is a piece that a lot of different people could use for a lot of different purposes, but I can personally tell you that I use this tray on a daily basis and I adore it. I'm so excited to show you these altar figurines that I've been working on. They have newly been posted on the Earthseed website, so if you go on there now, you'll be one of the first people to be able to purchase these. But these altar figurines are the epitome of what I mean when I talk about functional orgonite. So if you look at it closely, you'll see lizardite stone, you'll see quartz, you'll see amethyst. It's beautifully packaged. You see this beautiful copper wire, but what you don't see right off the bat is that this gorgeous little guy lights up. So the reason why I think that it's so special that this lights up is that not only does this make an amazing nightlight, but also if you needed to move your altar, if you needed to meditate in a different place, if you needed to create ambiance in a different place, this is ideal. These LED batteries are super easy to replace when they do go out, but you have a long life and a long time to enjoy this piece. So I really do love these altar pieces. There are a few different options if you go to the Etsy page now. The organites in the Earthseed world have definitely started to evolve. From what I just showed you with my ashtrays, I eventually started to make more pyramid-shaped organites, but I still had the same task. I needed to make sure that they would be functional for everyday life. So this was the first time, well, one of the first times that I got to really experiment with LED lights, and this is one of the results. I absolutely love this piece. When you look up close, one of the first things that you'll see is this beautiful holographic glitter. Then after that, you'll notice this line of demarcation, which is this beautiful charcoal gray. And I'd like to add that all of the color that you see in all of the Earthseed products are made with mica color, which is amazing because it's ground up minerals. So I'm still continuing to push more and more powerful resources into these pieces for you. After you see the line of the mica color, you'll see this gorgeous 24 karat golds. And I promise you, one of the most beautiful things you'll see in your life is the bottom of this, and just the way that the gold is scattered and floating around in the bottom. Now, I really wanted to make this not only a powerful organite for your house, but I wanted to make sure that it had another purpose. And just like the Buddha, I had another chance to add some LED lighting. So now this is a really beautiful nightlight as well as a really powerful organite. I really love this piece so much. So this last piece is one of my newer ones that I'm really excited to show you. Just like I said, Earthseed continues to evolve in what I'm making. So this one is definitely near and dear to my heart. I call this Yoni Puddles, and it is an organite incense holder. Well, if you look on my Etsy page, just like before, you'll see a few variations of this in color and material. But this one I wanted to show you is made, the Yoni portion is actually made with holographic glitter, and you can tell that the puddle is made with 24 karat gold. I love this piece. Not only is it stunning and a conversation piece, but it also is an incense holder. And if you look very closely right here, I've drilled a hole for you to insert your incense. It burns so that all of the leftover of the incense falls right here on this beautiful puddle. And the thing that I love the most about this piece is the way that it seamlessly lays on your surfaces. So wherever you lay this, it will seem that it is just a puddle laying right on top of that. And isn't that just amazing? So like I said, I do have a few different color variations, and you can see those on my Etsy page. And if you have any questions about any of these products, you can feel free to reach me through my Instagram. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Thank you so much for spending a little time and getting to know Earthseed. This is definitely a passion project for me, and I've had so much fun exploring and learning more about these resources that I'm working with, being able to share this pleasure with everyone else, and really learning the art of being a healing artist, being able to combine these two things that I love so much and be able to package it and actually feel like I'm making a difference. So thank you so much. Again, if you have any questions, if you want something custom made, feel free to reach out to me on my page, Earthseed x Fancie, and I'm definitely open to having those conversations with you. Thanks again, and I hope you saw something you like.